Hey guys, Lucas Green here, and I'm finally back. It is time to answer the Q&A questions for the upcoming first Q&A, and I'm really hyped for this. I've finally reached 100 subscribers, well, over 100 now, and it's all because of you guys. We're at 121 subscribers right now at this recording of this video, 121, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much for everything. Now, before we go on, I asked now I wasn't certain of how many questions I would get, so I basically said a single person could ask around 20 questions. Yeah, so a single person could have asked 20 questions, what we got was, we didn't get a lot of comments this time around, but you know, it's a good start. And 5 questions here. Wow, this will be short then. So we'll do this all in dramatic file since we only have very limited questions. I did try to persuade you guys to get in the Q&A while you have a chance to, because you're over 120. You're expecting something, but you know, it's fine if you don't want to do it. Anyway, that being said, let's get on with the upcoming, well, now of course, Q&A. First 3 questions are owned by a great pal of mine, the Raptor, and, well, I do a lot of work for his channel, so it's time to see what questions he gave me for my Q&A. I mean, I've been giving him questions for a lot of his Q&A, so it's going to be nice to see what he's got. Question 1. What is your favourite series to make on your channel, and why? Well, Garrett, I have an easy answer for this question. I would simply have to say my beloved series of all has to be, my favourite series on this channel has to be, of course, the Linksy series. Now the reason I easily say that, for those of you who have sticked on my channel, you can easily see why I say that answer. It's because, if you know, my dream was to always become a writer. Ever since I was in college, and I've been working my way up to see what I could become of that career, and what I did get was actually something rather striking. Yeah, it was this great idea. If you don't know what the Linksy series is, it is a playlist on my channel. There's multiple playlists because there's different seasons, but to put it vaguely, the concept and the idea of it was that I wanted to focus more on the villain characters than the hero characters, as I thought they were more interesting characters, and I based it off of that. And that was the starting point to make the series. The character designs were influenced because they were originally used for mascots for a sweet shop, but they began to evolve into something bigger and grander, and that was the Linksy series. And you'll notice a few key elements in the series as you go, a few changes that break up the story to make it new and fresh, and I really like it. And I've also added voice clips from different media, and lots of different references there to get, if you can find those Easter eggs. So check out the Linksy series, it's a great series. It's now on its 4th season. That's my favourite playlist. Well, I guess I can't really say it's my favourite playlist because it's like multiple series, but if you have to say overall my favourite series on this channel, there's your answer, the Linksy series. Check it out, it's awesome. Question 2 from the Raptor is, what superhero / supervillain would you like to play in a movie if you could choose? It can be a character that has already been in or is currently being played in movies, and age doesn't matter. Well, when it comes to superheroes, we'll go out of the way first. Is there a superhero I would like to play for the movies? Age doesn't matter, so I could be like, say if it was me in the future, basically, I could play like I guess what he's trying to say is that it doesn't matter age-wise at all. Say if I was like in my 30s or 40s, and I was able to go into the movies, would I? Or say like if that character was in my age, yeah, you know, that's what he's trying to mean. But when it comes to superheroes, don't know if this, I don't know if this counts as a superhero, but I'll say Red Hood. I don't know if he counts as a super. He's more like an anti-hero thing, so that's close enough. But as a stubborn guy with a chip on his shoulders, I can see that character coming out of me. I'm trying to think of any good heroes I could be. Maybe? I don't want to say that. I mean, I'm just thinking, would I be a good Beast Boy? I don't think I'll be a good Beast Boy. And it's interesting to say that because I don't think I would, but I would be an interesting performance, I know that. Because most of my lines that don't come up my mouth are pretty funny. Well, I hope they are. I mean, I don't think there's any other I'm trying to think of, because you can't think of like the big strong heroes who are always doing something right, because I'm not that type of character, to be honest. I'm more of a I don't really see myself in that role. So it's hard to really say what, you can't really, these characters I'm picking aren't like the big boys who are all good. I mean, you've got Red Hood and now Beast Boy, who's kind of a little mischievous little, that's what I've always got out of him. And I think that's all I could get. Maybe Jason Todd Robin, if you want to take Red Hood as a bit too much. Maybe Jason Todd Robin, I'll go as good as gold. Yeah, that'll be my answer for the good guys. As for villains, if age doesn't matter, this is quite an easy answer. Green Goblin, of course. I mean, if you haven't noticed, you watch the Lynxy series, you can tell that Demon's voice is inspired by those elements. I think I got those, yeah, because you can tell by the lines. So many good things are happening for you, all for you, Norman. Yeah, so I do get that kind of vibe from that. Yeah, it's very swiney too, I've noticed. But I don't think I would be as conniving as Norman. I would say I'd be more like a Harry, if we're going with villains. So maybe I'd be Harry I'd be a good Harry Osborn, I think. I don't think I'm as damaging as, I don't feel like I would be as damaging as Norman would be. So I might be a better Harry Goblin, probably. Who knows? I don't think there's any other villains that I could see other than me being a young Loki, maybe? I can't see myself being a completely typical, fully top Loki bastard town guy. But I could see myself being a little young Loki in like a Smallville or some kind of mini-series like that. You know, I could see that. Also, another one that just popped up, the Riddler would also fit me, from being behind the scenes, behind the cameras and all that. I mean, that's just fitting right there. I mean, if you go to my top 10 Batman villains, you'll notice, you know, where Riddler is at. And finally, not to mention this, I'd say a younger version of the Joker, maybe, because I have the physique for it. I might go Scarecrow, but I don't think I'm going to be as terrifying as Scarecrow. So I'd say, for villains, Joker, Riddler, I think I said I said Harry as the Goblin. If I was the villains, yeah, live action performances, a younger versions of, if it's like a Smallville series like that, a younger version of Loki, a younger version of the Riddler, and a younger version of Joker, and a younger version of Green Goblin, like Harry Osborn, something like that. So those are my answers to the second question. Question 3 from the Raptor: what death battle would you really like to see in the future? If you don't have one, maybe just say one, what your favorite death battle is, that is out probably right now, this time of the recording. That's what basically he's saying. Well, for future death battles, we've got quite a lot right now, so I can easily say my answer for what death battles right now we have. My favorite death battle from what we've had, favorite death battle from right now. Because you have to take things into account of how well the fight is portrayed and how it impacted on you. My favorite fight from the death battles right now, of course, has to be Balrog versus TJ combo. That, you've got to admit, that is a pretty good one. Especially how it's set up as an actual boxing match in the 3D and You can actually feel the intenseness of that match. You could just, I mean, it made you get hooked in and like you were in the audience, which you kind of were, as that boxing match played out, and it got more intense as it went. It was just an exciting match as a sporting event, as an overall death battle. Even if you would disagree with the outcome, you've got to admit it's still well performed, well animated, well thought out, and it's a really great death battle. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, in my opinion. So that's my answer for right now. Balrog vs TJ Combo is my favorite current today death battle. So it took me a while to think this, but I finally decided what fight I would like to see in death battle. Something strong, overpowering, awesome. I want to see Grey Hulk versus Red Hulk. Now, normally what you get is Grey Hulk. If you don't know who Grey Hulk is, he was originally meant to be what the Hulk looks like. What he ended up being in the 90s cartoon was an altered version of the Hulk. Not like Venom from Spider-Man, but more like a bit of a more darker edge to him, while also being a bit more, having a bit more personality than just Hulk smash. Well, and then you've got the Red Hulk, who, don't know who he is, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. He's General Ross, powered up by the Gamma Juice, so he can fight the Hulk fist to fist to take him down. Because he's probably had enough of his crap, so like, if guns can't do it, I'll just take some of my own and do it. It's because it appears like that from now on. It's not him trying to make Hulk a weapon. It's trying to him just to beat his enemy that he's had a grudge with so much. But I want to see those two go into a death battle because I've never seen that scenario play out. You've always seen Green Hulk take Red Hulk down, so we know Green Hulk can do it, but can the Red Hulk? And they very look similar. They're just basically a colour palette swapped. They've got both short, spiky hair and the ripped black pants most of the time. And ooh, it's going to be a real tense fight to see. So if I had any requests for death battle, I'd say I want to see Red Hulk versus Grey Hulk duke it out. But never mind, that would probably be, even if it doesn't become a death battle, I can always request it for who, when, and why. Again, I'll put an annotation to his channel. Go to subscribe while you can. So, yeah. Red Hulk versus Grey Hulk, I want to see in death battle. And if I can't, I'll just put it as a request for who and why, which is probably already on my list of requests. So that would be my answer for that question. Next question by a guy called Yugi Moto. So you did that? Asked, do you want to be in a versus chat hangout? And yes, this was literally his question. Well, by the time of this recording, we are, so wish granted? Next question by a guy, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right, mate. Arav Sefi said, what's your favorite Beast Quest series? Thanks for the question, Arav. This is a question I was hoping for, a Beast Quest question. I do love doing the Beast Quest reviews and all that. I would say, if you don't know what the Beast Quest reviews are, they're basically a book series. So there's this there are these books called Beast Quest, and there's this, it's basically a mythological fantasy adventure about this young, average day hero, kind of like your Spider-Man type character, going around. He doesn't know about this adventure, then he realizes he's in this world with all these beasts. He goes on, meets a bunch of colourful characters along the way, and has to save the day from whatever evil villain is behind it all. And normally that evil villain has a parade of beasts to go along with him, so he has to beat each individual beast in order to get to the big bad. And that's basically it, which it could be a good series on a Netflix show, maybe, I'd think. But it is a PS4 game. But to answer your question, my favourite series, without giving spoilers away for the series that I've done, I'm on Series 10 so far, I'm just about to finish it. So Series 1 is about, just to put it vaguely without any spoilers, Series 1 is about Tom freeing the good beasts of Avantia from the Dark Wizard's spell. Series 2 is a sort of sequel to, well, they are all connected, but it did felt very sequel-esque. Number 2 was about Tom finding the pieces of the golden armor and beating eviler beasts by Malvel. Number 3 was get my memory right. Number 3 was going to Malvel's kingdom called Gorgonia and facing him there to get Tom, which is basically a quest to get Tom's jeweled belt. Number 4 was facing the Ghost Beasts and, spoiler alert. Number 4 was facing the Ghost Beasts. Yeah, I'm actually not going to give the spoiler. I mean, there was a spoiler in Series 4, but I'm not going to give it, actually. Number 4 is facing the Ghost Beasts and beating, which are Marvel's most powerful beasts ever. Which I do remember that sentence, and I do take it into account until I find something to contradict. Number 5 was going to Gwyldor to face Velmal, a new villain, who I think is the best villain of Beast Quest. That story continues on through Series 6 with Velmal, as instead of going after him to stop the beast, you're going after him for quite another goal, which I'm not going to spoil, just need to figure it out for yourself. But I do like that, those two are great. So Series 6 follows that with the Lost World stuff, and the defeat of Velmal there. And Series 7, which is the return of Malvel, the first wizard, he comes back and takes over this alternate kingdom. And, yeah, it's about defronting him and, you know, taking back your home. Series 8 is the Pirate King, which is, moving on. That's my facial expression of how bad that series is just worth enough. But what's it about? It's basically about a new pirate villain with his evil beasts trying to take over and have him get this magic tree that will enable him to teleport over the kingdoms to steal all the riches of the world. Yeah. Series 9 is the series where... Oh, what was Series 9? Series 9 is where Malvel returns and wants to destroy this staff and put it into this eternal flame to become invincible. And he has his own beasts for that, and a new kingdom called Seraph. Series 10, which I'm on, is about, from my knowledge, yeah, I think I've got enough knowledge to figure it out. Series 10 is about... So Malvel is back again for Series 10, and he basically wants to be back, he wants to get out of a situation he's in, and the heroes are trying to stop him from coming back. So, but basically, and he's sent out, of course, 6 more beasts from some other method to try and stop the heroes and take over the kingdom, while the side quest being to try and prevent Malvel from getting back into Avantia. Anyway, overall, I can say my favourite series has to be... Series 5. Yeah, Series 5. I would do a ranking of this, probably. But from right now, I'd say Series 5 is my favourite, just to do with how the setup is and the big reveal at the end. Oh, it does... I mean, because what do you like more? Do you like Series 5 more because it basically has a big reveal, or Series 6 more because it's the conclusion to that? And I think the reveal had more build-up than the conclusion, so I'd say Series 5 is my favourite series of all. And I forgot what that was called, but, you know, Series 5 is my favourite. So far. Last question by Noah Gomez, one of my moderators, says, "Hey bud, I have a question. Will you get an Xbox One first?" Well, if you've seen my channel, you'll know that I have a PlayStation due to the buttons I'm pushing, so... sadly, no. If anything, my sister plays the Xbox, and she did before it got a red ring of death and it was destroyed. Now she has my old PS4 Arkham Edition. Yeah, I gave her that. And I got my PS4 Pro now, so win-win all around. So, to answer your question, no, I don't have the Xbox first, nor did I ever plan to. I always was a PlayStationer type guy. And that, my friends, is a conclusion to the first Q&A. Thank you so much for all your questions. I really appreciate it. Guys, 100 over now, 120. But getting over 100 was the goal, and you guys helped achieve that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you weren't able to get your questions in, I really am sorry. I gave you quite a number of opportunities via annotations to see. So, yeah. If you should have been able to see it, but, you know, you did your best to get in your questions. And if you weren't able to get your questions in, well, we can save it for 200, and perhaps you'll get your questions in next time. So, till next time, guys. Can we get to 200? We've got a 20 head start, so 80 more subscribers to go, and I promise you more questions will be answered in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys leave a like if you've enjoyed it, of course. Share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help. And of course, next time we'll be going back to game reviews and all that good stuff. Back to the good old YouTube channel as I continue on to make content to impress you guys, because you guys are so deserving of it. Till next time, guys. Of course, as we always say, peace.